What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is, man. What's popping? It's your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Uh, Good evening on a Friday night. Got some of that little motor oil, and we're gonna talk about the games. The NFL playoffs start tomorrow, man, and we're gonna do a little preview on the games. And get that out the way, man. So we're gonna go ahead and make that pop, man. Hope you guys are having a good one. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation, salute to the Unfiltered fam, salute to the Mod Squad, salute to the goons that are in the chat. That's all y'all. Uh, let's run the likes up, man, for your boy. I really would appreciate it. Keep the likes at 50% of the audience. Last but not least, tip your bartender, man. What's popping with all y'all, man? What's going on, man? What's going on? Like to say before, man, once again, I appreciate all you guys that have been reaching out, trying to, find out how we're doing out here in Los Angeles. Truly appreciate the concern. And things are looking a little better out here. Okay, just to keep it real, man. Hope everything is good with you guys. So just wanted to talk about tomorrow's games, man, and we really need to understand that everything that happens in the playoffs, even though your team may not have made the playoffs, is going to impact how your team does moving forward. So if you're a team that's in flux, you're a team that you are one of the teams that is cleaning house, or you don't have you have an open position at the head coaching position. My team, the Raiders, we are absolutely, just opened up the doors and just threw everything, all the furniture out, starting from scratch. Basically, it's very important to be, if you're an AFC team, to be paying attention tomorrow to find out exactly what the competition and those people who are doing far better than you. Understand, any team that's in the playoffs is doing far better than you. What they're doing. It's very important for us to pay attention to that, man. And then on Sunday, we have the NFC wildcard games. So let's start in order, man. Let's start in order. If you guys got any questions, put your questions down. We're going to go for a little bit. As far as the weather here, and weather is always nice, but as far as the smoke and all that situation, looking out right now, I can actually see the mountains over there. It looks like it's cleared out. Looks like everything, at least on this side over here, is pretty much burnt up. I do see a little bit of a trail smoke, but the sky's typically what you see right now. And earlier this morning, just to let you guys know, earlier this morning when I went out, the toxicity in the air gave me a headache, gave me my sinuses were hurting from all the chemicals and toxics that were in the air. And I stayed indoors all day. So I just said, you know what, I'm not going to smoke a cigar right now because I didn't know what the weather was going to be like. But now that I'm out here, at least, it's pretty clear because I'm over here, not far away from the water, far away from the ocean. So, but looking around, I can actually see some mountains, but I do see some smoke still coming from that area, but it's typically all blue. So just to give you a little update. So yeah, man. Like I said, if you guys got any questions, I know a lot of you guys are watching the college game right now. That Notre Dame and Penn State game was good, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way, man, and talk about these games tomorrow, and go ahead and finish up my evening with the fam bam. All right. So first game, man, we're gonna talk about is the Chargers and the Texans. The Texans are on the road in Houston. The Chargers are on the road in Houston, and they are a 3-point favorite. And the Chargers have a lot to prove, okay, because they have been known to be the regular season favorites to do this and do that, and then when the playoffs come, they don't get nothing done. They don't win nothing, okay? And now they got Jim Harbaugh, so there's really no excuse at all for the Chargers to get something done. They got Harbaugh, who was the hottest coaching candidate last season. Everybody was vying for their services except the Raiders, because the Raiders did already pretty much decided what they were going to do, which is basically just use Antonio Pierce as a stopgap to get to this year. All right, so Jim Harbaugh wasn't going to work. All right, but everybody else who missed out on the Harbaugh sweepstakes, here's an opportunity to see whether or not his coaching style is going to translate into NFL playoff wins. Justin Herbert, he will be in his second playoff start in his career, and he's 0-1. He hasn't won anything. So for all the people who were constantly telling me that Lamar Jackson can't win the big one, Lamar Jackson can't do this and he can't do that, that's cap, because Lamar Jackson is a 2-time playoff winner. He's won 2 playoff games in his career. Justin Herbert hasn't won any, and no one seems to keep that same energy when it comes to Justin Herbert that they do Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson looking like he's about to win his 3rd MVP. We'll get to that game after this one. So the pressure, in my eyes, the pressure is all on the Chargers. The Chargers have to get something done, man. Okay? It seems like J.K. Dobbins is injured, as well as their other running back that they have as well. But they didn't practice limited, so I expect them to play. I think that the Chargers offense is better at this juncture in the season than the Texans are. I think that they are going to definitely press the football. They're definitely going to throw the ball downfield. They're going to try to run, but Justin Herbert's going to provide pressure by being mobile outside the pocket. He will try to run. All right. We don't know how far he's going to get, but he's definitely going to run. Try to extend plays, and try to make it happen in that way. All right. Offensively for the Texans, I really like the Texans. I like their whole makeup. I like the fact that they rebuilt and retooled so fast, tore everything down, and then within 1 year they won a playoff game last year with C.J. Stroud, the Rookie of the Year last year, and now they have a little bit more of a running game than they did last year because Joe Mixon has 7 playoff games in his career. I expect him to get the ball early and often. I expect him to run the ball a lot. We'll see exactly what happens, but C.J. Stroud lost a lot of weapons. You know what I'm saying? It looks like he lost Tank Dell. He lost a bunch of other cats, man. He definitely needs help in regards to his passing game, but he's got a bunch of cats that he can come in and do a little something with. I think they need to rely on their running game. I think the Chargers need to rely on their passing game to provide pressure. Defensively for the Chargers, we all know they got future Hall of Famers and Khalil Mack, who had kind of an year, and same with Joey Bosa, kind of an year, but it's playoff time. They don't seem to be injured. Derwin James on the defensive side of the ball. They got a pretty formidable defense. C.J. Stroud's going to be under pressure all day. If C.J. Stroud can get loose early, they have a good possibility of trying to make things happen. If they can keep down in distance and keep moving the ball down the field, and try to run, get Joe Mixon loose. If Joe Mixon can get 100 yards, and they can win time of possession, they can win. But if that doesn't happen, I think the Chargers are going to win. I think the Chargers are going to win this game if they do what they normally do, which is provide pressure and moving the ball down the field in the air. I don't know if C.J. Stroud's going to be able to complete a lot of passes because he doesn't have a lot of weapons. All right, so we will definitely see what's popping in that regard. Okay, and like I said, put all your questions down, man. Put all your questions down. So we'll see how that all pans out in regards to that. Cheers. Okay, cheers to all y'all, man. Okay, let's move on to the second game. Pittsburgh is on the road in Baltimore. They will be playing in MMT Stadium in Baltimore. And Steelers have been on a 4-game losing streak at this point. But I think right now it's all going to depend on how which Russell Wilson's going to show up. Okay, will the real Russell Wilson please stand up? Please stand up. I mean, the real Russell Wilson has to stand up, dog. He can't get in there and be playing haphazard like he's been playing. You know, he's playing good in spurts, and then in other spurts, he's looking like he's back in, back in Denver. All right. The Steelers are going to go how he goes. All right. I definitely think that he has playoff experience. We all know he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, former Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl champion, and all that thing. But he hasn't been that in a long time. We haven't seen Russell Wilson actually play well in the playoffs in probably at least 5 years. We haven't seen that guy. All right. So I think Pittsburgh is very much going to be predicated on that. Also, which George Pickens are we going to get? Are we going to get the George Pickens that drops out of games and kind of disappears? I like George Pickens. I think he is a serious weapon. I just, I always tell my Steeler friends like Sarah K. Scott and my sister Bev and some of you other Steeler homies that I have, that I think George Pickens can be a serious weapon, but he just seems to drop out of games, and I think his interest wanes. He's one of them kind of players, in regards to like a Randy Moss, not skill wise, but attitude wise, that if they don't get themselves involved in the offense early, they kind of check out, and I think that Mike Tomlin is going to try to make sure he gets the ball to George Pickens early. All right, because you need to keep him ready to go. Freiermuth is unguardable, man, at this point. Okay, I think Freiermuth is definitely going to be doing his stuff thizzle. And then if you can get Najee Harris loose and get him the football, then you can run the football and run the air out of the ball and see how that works out. So we'll see what happens. Offensively, right now, Lamar Jackson is the most elusive and the most dynamic player in the league. He is definitely doing everything that he can. He's basically put on the Superman cape, the Batman cape. You know what I'm saying? Putting on the Doctor Strange cape. He's out there playing pinball machine out there, bro. He's out there looking like a pinball, bouncing off of people, doing what he needs to do, throwing the football. He threw 41 touchdowns. He only had 4 picks on the season. That's what a lot of people ain't understanding. People say, oh, Lamar Jackson's just a glorified running back who throws the football. Nah, man, the man's threw 41 touchdowns. His ratio, touchdown to interception ratio, is 41-4. Okay, 41-4. You can't be talking crazy and running your gap, talking about what Lamar Jackson isn't anymore. Okay, he's definitely a passer. I think he threw for over 4,000 yards, but 41 tugs to 4 picks all season. Come on, dog. And he done ran for damn near 1,000 yards. Come on, man. He's definitely a problem. But the issue with the Ravens is that Zay Jones is out. That's their best receiver as far as the number one guy. But they do have Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews is their equivalent of a Freiermuth for their tight end spot. And he's his favorite target. His favorite target is his tight end. Okay, so once again, the Steelers, you're gonna have to get T.J. Watt rolling. T.J. Watt's gonna have to get in that backfield, man, and try to make something pop off. Do a lot of blitz packages, man, a lot of stunts. You know what I'm saying? To try to get that going on. We'll see what happens with Mika Fitzpatrick. We'll see what happens with the secondary. But the pressure is going to be on that defense because Lamar has his Robin, or you can call him Batman, 1.2 in Derrick Henry. That is the difference now. They have a Hall of Fame, 2,000-yard previous running back who definitely was the second best running back in the league this year. Okay, running the football. You got 2 of those dudes. Both of those guys can run the hell out of football. All right. Steelers do have a good defense, so I would expect them to stack the box, try to get the ball in the hands of Lamar Jackson, and try to make him into a passer. All right. But like I said before, Lamar Jackson is passing very well this year. His accuracy is high as hell. His like I said, his touchdown to interception ratio is 41-4. Okay. I guarantee you 99% of you guys, whatever team you have, your starting quarterback has more than 4 picks and doesn't have 40 tugs. I guarantee it. Okay. So we definitely are going to see on that. I'm looking forward to seeing how this all plans out. That would be the night game. I will be watching. I'm married to a Ravens fan, a Baltimorean, who she's definitely going to want to see what's popping. So we're going to see what's going on, but I'm very excited to see what happens in these playoff games, because this is how you get here. How do you get here? You get here by playing consistent football throughout the year, and that's what it is. Okay, so we're looking forward to seeing that. Like I said before, man, we will definitely be on tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be doing any watch parties, at least not tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and do this early game, and then the night game I'll be watching it with the wife, and then I'll come on after that, all right, or maybe in between games, depending on what's popping. You know, we do it every day. So that's the synopsis, man. I said before, I think that I think that the Chargers should win tomorrow, but I don't want them to. But I'm sure that they have an opportunity to. I just think that their offense is going to be a little bit too much for the Texans tomorrow, man. I'm just hoping that the Texans get their shit together so that doesn't happen. And then as far as the Ravens and Steelers game, I think that the Ravens are going to win, but the Steelers have a capacity to win. I just think that Lamar and Derrick Henry running the football is going to mean that they got the ball more. They're going to be able to have longer drives. They're going to be able to run the clock more. And, I think the Steelers are going to have to get some turnovers to make that happen. They're very capable of doing that. All right. So that's what's going on with that situation, you guys. Like I said before, I just wanted to come in and kind of give an overview on that. We will be covering the games on Sunday as well tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get on anyway to talk about tomorrow's game. I mean Sunday's games as well. So hey man, let me read you guys' questions, man. Like I said before, man, here in LA, man, I'm just kind of looking around and I see a whole lot of sky, and I just see like a long black, kind of a blackish brownish strip that seems to be coming from the Palisades still. And breathing out here seems to be pretty normal for the first time in days. All right, so maybe things are clearing out, or maybe things are just burned off. There ain't nothing else to burn. But there has been a couple of guys getting caught trying to light some more fires, man. So I don't know what the hell's going on, man. But as long as he keeps their asses away from my house, and keep my ass from over here. I see somebody over here, I'm definitely going to hit them over the head with a steel club and make sure they get picked up, because he ain't burning up my stuff. All right. So let me see what's going on with you guys, man. Any questions or anything you might want to ask your boy, we can do that. And I once again, I appreciate all you guys coming in, man. And if you didn't know, Shaq got it right. I got it right about this entire Antonio Pierce situation. I did not get it wrong, just to let everybody know what really went on. Because when Tom Telesco got fired, that validated everything. And you know what? I haven't seen any of these people that was running around, just to let you know. They haven't came over here. For some odd reason, nothing's funny. I mean, I don't get it. It was funny as hell 2-3 days ago. Now there's nothing to laugh at. Can't make it up. All right? So let's see what you guys are talking about on here, man. We're chilling, man. Happy Friday to y'all. Salute to all y'all, man. Salute. Ooh, that hit the right way. That right there hit the right way. All right. Okay, y'all, let's go. Let's make it happen. Ray Love in the house, man. Salute to the nation, man. Salute to the chat. Going on, big dog. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Hope you guys got some money, got some parlays on these games, bro. I mean, we got to make our money in 2025, bro. We got to make money. I mean, if you ain't making dollars, then you ain't making no sense, okay? We got to make it pop. Brian Rodriguez, man, watching Texas and Ohio State. I expect Ohio State to handle that business, man. But you never know, okay? You never know. This playoff system I like a lot better, man, than to just have people just be in there. Okay, the playoff system seems to be a lot better. All right. I was surprised Notre Dame was able to pull it out, man, but Penn State threw that interception late. So I guess we'll see. I do have that game recorded. But Friday night at my house is family night. So we got to watch. Me and the wife are going to be watching some movies with our son, and he's going to get to pick his movie. Okay. All right. So that's what it is. Ray Love in the house with that team. Raiders. Ravens. You already know. Tedrick Webb, what's going on? T Webb, is your Vikings ready to play some football, man? When y'all ready to play? Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready to make it pop? All right. Okay. Equan in the house. Like I said, put your questions down, man. We're gonna go until we can't go no more. All right. DJ Santiago in the house, man. You know, showing off that hardware. Okay. Mario Ruiz, man. Salute to you, dog. Salute, man. Okay. Whittington Thomas, what's going on, Big Pimpin'? What's going on, Big Pimpin'? We out here chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? We stacking these, bruh, all 2025. Hey, man, ain't no time for no child's play, bruh. Okay. No tricks is for kids, bruh. We about to get paid regardless. Okay. They can hate us at the bank. All right. Trust and believe. All right. Daniel Berry Sports, what's going on? Booty Bang, what's going on? BBB. You know what I'm saying? What's happening, man? You know, you probably with your stable right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you may want to come down here to LA and get you some money down here, man. There's a whole lot of people down here who ain't going to be paying no mortgage or no rent or nothing going on because they don't got no place to live. I mean, are you still going to pay your mortgage if your house is burnt up? I mean, come on, man. You might be able to come down here and squeeze out a couple of dollars out of some of these people out here. All right. Sarah K. Scott Shack, how are you? You know, I'm so nervous about my Steeler game. Which team is going to show up? That's the thing about you guys. I think you go as far as Russell takes you. We all know Russell can look extremely well. I mean, Russell at times this year had Raider fans talking about, we could have got Russell for $1 million. I'm like, y'all didn't want Russell Wilson because Russell was looking that good, you know? And then there's other times it was like, oh, Russell digressing. You know what I'm saying? Russell don't look like he's even worth the, $10, $15, dog. So I think what you guys should do, man, is to just get Russ throwing the ball early. Freiermuth, like I said before, is going to be open. And, if you can get the ball to him, get into a rhythm, try to go downfield with Pickens a little bit, and run the ball with Najee, you guys can have something popping. All right. But, I've never been to y'all stadium, but I have been in MMT. All right. I haven't been this time of year. It's too cold. But I was in there. And those Ravens flock, as they call themselves, bro, they're going to be there. But there's a lot of Steeler fans. There's Steeler fans in Baltimore. There's Steeler fans in the DMV area. A lot of them. Okay. Pennsylvania is not far. All right. I think Pennsylvania is only like 40 miles away. You can hit Pennsylvania. So there's a lot of Steelers fans rolling around. So I think there's going to be a good amount of fans in there. We'll see how it all rolls, Sarah. It's always good luck, Sarah. It's always good luck. Okay. At least, as far as me and you is concerned. All right. Maurice Ross was good, Mr. Shack, and salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Feels good to be a Raider. Every day I want to know the news of the Raiders 24/7. I mean, you got people that are Raider content channels. They'll provide you with the blow-by-blows. I'm not a Raider content channel. You get Raider content. But I'm not going to be the guy that's going to be blowing day by day updates. This guy went to the bathroom at the Raiders facility today. This guy sent the email to this guy. I mean, you got people that can do that. When there's viable news or a viable situation, I'll come in like I did. I came in when AP got fired. I showed up. When everybody wanted to ridicule for me for that, I showed up. When Tom Telesco got fired, I showed up. When nobody came in to ridicule my ass, I showed up. So in regards to the Raiders, man, I don't really have a whole lot of time to be talking about them every day, talking about who's the potential this and the potential that and this and that and all of that. Okay. So I did hear Ben Johnson was supposed to interview today, but I didn't get a confirmation on that. So they're doing their thug thizzle. I'm just happy that Tom Telesco got fired because he set up Antonio Pierce. That exonerates me. That exonerates Coach Pierce. Anytime somebody does something strange for some change and somebody else gets caught up in the matrix, it's your fault. It ain't my fault. Okay? Straight up. All right. Winter times, glad the fires and smoke is down. Yeah, dog. Like I said before, I'm looking. I still see a big ass trail of smoke. Something's burning over there. But that area over there, the Palisades, so much celebrity, so much affluent situations, and Adam Sandler's and all these people live over there. Famous athletes and directors and all kinds of people live over there, dog. I was up there every day, man. I was up there every day. I mean, that good food over there, good place to hang out. You can get inspired over there. You can run into people, but It's leveled, bro. It looks like Beirut over there, dog. It looks like Beirut hit that entire shit over there. All right. So, but as far as I'm looking, I don't see any smoke anywhere else coming. So the air quality seemed to be pretty good. All right. So I didn't know that before I came out here because I wasn't going earlier. It was bad. Okay. So maybe things are clearing up, but the aftermath is going to begin. I mean, there's some people going over there, getting caught stealing, going to people's houses or whatever's left, trying to pick up, trying to loot, trying to do whatever. Okay, so, it's a come up to a lot of people. Okay. Booty Bang, talk to Maurice Ross. Justin Sa, what's good? Jay Sizzle, don't get it misconstrued, bruh. We in here doing what we do. All right. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation and Unfiltered Fam. Justin Sa said AP haters in shambles. And we know this, man. Yeah, man, they in shambles, bro, because they really thought they had us, bro. And to be honest with you, man, we came down from 30, man, in the fourth quarter, bro. I mean, that comeback was miraculous. Okay, but hey, that's how it is, man. When you are a defender of the shield like I am, and you're willing to put it all out there on the line, ain't nobody willing to risk what I was willing to risk. I come over here, man, and I put it on, bro. When I put on the armor, when I put on that armor of the shield and that Raider armor, bro, I put it on, dog. It's like somebody's gonna be unalive by the time this battle's over. And you know what? It's me, okay? They ain't going hard this hard for the Raiders. They ain't never gonna say what I say, okay? But, hey, man, end of the day, we got it right, and they know we did, all right? Winston Thomas talking to Maurice and Sarah and Justin Saw. Said, Justin Saw, I want the Chargers to bounce out of the playoffs in the first round so bad. Me too, bro. I love to be able to keep talking. I'm just going to keep it real, though. Just because I don't like a team doesn't mean it makes me into a fool. All right? The Chargers offensively is superior than the Texans are offensively. So it's going to come down to who gets some turnovers. Who's more likely to throw a pick? Is Justin Herbert or is it going to be C.J. Stroud? Based over the last few games that I've watched, C.J. Stroud has been kind of turnover prone. He's been turning the ball over a little. He hasn't had his ball security hasn't really been on point. Okay, so I'm hoping that changes. So we will find out. But if the Chargers don't win a playoff game, man, I'm really going to go in because it comes a time when Justin Herbert has to deliver, bro. Like you don't get to keep talking about he's a top 5 quarterback and he's over in the playoffs. All right, so that's what's going on. Booty Bang in the house. What's popping when Tom says the spark flies too early, overrated. Man, we're going to find out tomorrow, man. It's going to be definitely going to be serious business, bruh. Okay? And we ain't playing with it. We definitely going to make it do what it do. All right? Maurice Ross still celebrate the fire of Coupon Tom, a.k.a. the letdown of the Sithering Snake. And he deserves everything he gets, and what goes around comes around. Yeah, man. For all there's still a lot of people that got Tom Telesco. They got Tom Telesco testicle necklace around their neck. They're still walking around representing. Have you heard any statement from Tom Telesco thanking the Raiders for his opportunity? For all the people that saying he only got removed because Ben Johnson wants his own staff. Ben Johnson don't got the job yet, man, or at least maybe he do. But did you hear him come out and say thank you Raiders for opportunity? How long does it take to put out a opportunity? Thank you, Mark Davis, for giving me a chance. When I needed a job, you gave me a job. You ain't heard a word. That's how you know he got reprimanded, bro. He got reprimanded. All right. You haven't heard him issue a statement of thanks yet. AP did, and he thanked us and thanked Raider Nation and thanked the organization for the opportunity. AP's a class act. So for all these people that's running around talking about Tom Telesco got railroaded, how stupid does that sound? Okay, the man who got straight tricked out of his job. Okay, and Antonio Pierce still had the respect and the professionalism and the absolute class and manhood, okay, the pelotas to come out and do what was right, which is to thank the Raider Nation and to thank the organization for the opportunity of a lifetime. Tom Telesco, I ain't heard nothing, and I don't think I will. Have you heard from Josh? Have you heard from Josh McDaniels yet? Have you heard the thank you from Josh McDaniels yet? He's been gone a year and a half. Have you heard anything from Josh McDaniels? Has he thanked Raider Nation and the Raiders organization yet? Uh-uh. Like I said before, man, people are cheering for the wrong folks, man. All right. Okay, Winston Thomas. Maurice Ross still celebrating. Booty Bang. Bill Holloway, what's going on? Big Beezy. Hey, Big Beezy. Yeah, man, I was getting ready to smoke the rest of them, those midnight oils, man, especially the red one. And I thought better of it. I said, man, let me not go out here, man. It's probably going to be so much smoke out here. But it's very nice. Very nice out here right now, dog. Very nice. Okay. I'll tell you this right now. The way it looks on TV, I haven't been over there. I've only been in my little area, but I start going that way, man. I'm definitely going to start smelling some stuff over there. I still think it's still smoking over there. Still look like it's still burning over there. Okay. Booty Bang, Coupon Tom, Josh McDaniels, both unemployed bums because they were against the Shield. Well, they didn't respect the Shield in the first place, man. You know, it's what happens. You never should give somebody, an opportunity to do you wrong, bro. I mean, shit. We gave them the gun and gave them the bullets, and then expect us to try to shoot you in the ass, man. Come on, dog. You gotta do better than that. Okay. Gotta do better than that, homie. Bill said driving to work, man. Bill out there driving to the hacienda, from the hacienda to the job spot. Okay, that's what it is. Bill, get that money. All right, don't let that money get you. William Thompson said they both from the same crappy school. Yeah, man. I no more. John Carroll colleges. We don't need no more John Carroll college people, man. Let the John Carroll college people find another place to work. Okay, we don't need no more of those. I think Tom Brady gonna make sure. Okay, you're gonna have to go to a school like Michigan. Okay, you ain't gonna. Maybe there'll be some Michigan boys there, but there ain't gonna be nowhere else. Because Tom Brady went to Michigan. He didn't go to John Carroll College. All right, guarantee you're gonna go to a big school. You're gonna go to a Power 5. Okay, understand that. All right, Justice Saw, what do you think about Pittsburgh? Do you think they can pull off an upset? Yeah, man. If they can get, if they can cause some turnovers and they can sack Lamar Jackson and they can keep him contained, which is a tall order. Yeah, because they would be relying on a running game. But let's not act like Derrick Henry doesn't get better as the game progresses. You're talking about one of the rare running backs that gets better as he gets more carries. You would think most people, as they get more carries, they get more tired. He just gets better. So by the fourth quarter, that's when he'll run off a 30, 40 yard, 60, 70, 80 yard touchdown run will be like in the third or fourth quarter. You know, that's when he typically gets those long ass touchdowns when everyone thinks he's slowing down. So, but Pittsburgh, man, if Russell Wilson can apply pressure and, keep his jersey clean and don't turn the ball over, yeah, they have a good chance, man, because they have a formidable defense. So we definitely will see. Okay. Jay said anybody but KC. Yeah, man, we're going to see if they're rusty. We'll see what happens with Kansas City, but they got a bye week, so they got time. All right. They definitely got time to get themselves healthy. I don't know. I didn't hear too many injuries coming out of Kansas City, but Kansas City just doesn't seem to be rusty, man. When they start playing football, they just don't seem to be rusty. You got to remember the starters didn't play last week, and they're not playing this week. So that's 2 weeks off. So we'll see if Russ settles in. We'll see if Andy Reid made the right decision by benching his starters last game of the season. Okay. Booty Bang talking to Winston Thomas. Justin Saw, I'm hoping the Ravens. I want the Ravens to take out the Chiefs. Yeah, man, the Ravens are, I'm now cheering for the Ravens for obvious reasons. So we will definitely see how that all pans out. All right. But Ravens are at home. But the last time the Ravens were at home, they played well in the first half. And then that second half, that's when they gave it up to the Chiefs and wound up getting their asses whooped. So we'll see if that's going to be a repeat of next year. But I tell you this, they better not take the Steelers lightly. Last time Pittsburgh played the Ravens, Derrick Henry fumbled, which was a rarity, and they beat Pittsburgh beat the Ravens. Okay, the last time they played. So Ravens should understand it's very, very possible that the Steelers can beat them cats. And if that happens, that means the Ravens season is totally a travesty at that point. All right. But let's not act like the Steelers can't beat the Ravens, because they definitely can. They can cause turnovers, punching out the ball. TJ Watt, I think he punched out Sarah. I think TJ Watt punched out the ball 2 times. Okay, if I ain't mistaken. All right. Mark Caspian, did they decide if the Minnesota game is going to be played in LA or not? Weather pending because of the fires. Well, based on what I'm seeing now, I would expect them to play. I am only about 4 miles away, 3 to 4 miles away from SoFi. I'm on the side of town. I don't see it being a problem. People that are flying in, they're going to be south of the fires. They're going to be at LAX, all the LAX surrounding airport hotels. I don't see it being a problem. I think it should be fine. Like I said, I'm outside now. I am only 3 or 4 miles away from the stadium. I mean, legitimately, I could walk to the stadium in like 45 minutes if I was dumb enough to do that shit. Maybe 50 minutes. But looking now, I think it's going to be fine. I haven't heard anything about any cancellations, so I would expect them to play on time. All right. Justin Saw said Packers Ravens Super Bowl. I'm calling it. Yeah, you keep switching around, Justin Saw, because first it was Bills Packers Super Bowl. Now it's Ravens. Don't think I didn't catch that. Okay. We'll see how confident you are going in tomorrow's game. Gully Man in the house. Texans, Skins, Bills, Ravens, Eagles, Rams. Okay, there you go, man. Texans beating the Steelers, Skins, Bills, Ravens, Eagles, and the Rams. Okay, we're gonna see what's going on. I'm really surprised you said the Rams. I don't know why you would think that the Vikings couldn't beat the Rams, but you have your reasons. But I think that if Sam Darnold is spinning it, it's gonna be a problem. But you never know, man. You never know. Teams show up, and playing in the playoffs is a whole different game than playing in the regular season. 49 problems was going on. Question Shack, even though Kyle Shanahan promoted Clay Kubiak to that role, the Niners are still required by rule to execute an open search, effectively wasting everyone's time. Yeah, man, all these rules, Rooney rules, and all these different rules they don't work, man. It's like anything else, bro. You learn how to skate the rules, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Clay Kubiak is the son of Gary Kubiak. Gary Kubiak is the offensive coordinator currently right now. And those Kubiaks know how to call plays, man. So, they gotta at least go through the facade of trying to act like they're interviewing all these candidates and all that kind of stuff, man, just for looks. Man, it's like anything else, bro. I think right now you guys are gonna do whatever you guys are gonna do. It's just a matter of, is Christian McCaffrey, is he gonna stay injured the way he has been the last couple of seasons? And how that's going to all play out. And let's see what you guys do. There's rumors for you guys, 49 problems, that Dre Greenlaw, there's a rumor that Dre Greenlaw is talking about trying to have a different area code team to play for, based on what his wife and them are putting on social media. Now these guys are using their wives to leak out their endeavors. So I guess you guys will find out. So I wouldn't think that that's too much of an issue. But you never know. Okay, Daniel Warman, man, Pickens is a nutcase like a Bengals and Jermaine Burton, man. I mean, yeah, man. Pickens is a kind of a he's a little I say a knucklehead at this point. He's not on Antonio Brown level. He's not on what other troublesome wide receivers can we name in the league? Anybody like that? I think he's just at knucklehead status right now. Okay, but he better get it together, man, because he's very talented, and it's going to get to the point, man, where people are going to start looking at him like it's not worth it. Okay, all right. Booty Bang Steelers have a good defense. Yes, they do. They have a great defense. 49 problems. NFL saying Kyle Shanahan violated NFL rules. Dumbest shit I heard all day. I mean, how bad did he violate him, though? I mean, if it's a little statute or something like that, they'll probably fine him, $50,000 or whatever, dog. Like, as long as it doesn't cost the 49ers any draft picks or anything like that, where they're going to sanction the Niners, I wouldn't worry about it, man. Kyle Shanahan gets paid good money. So let him pay his fine and move on. All right. Miss Patrice, what's going on? Hey, boss. Hey, chat. Ready to root Chris for a boss-ass powerhouse, porterhouse tonight. Yeah, man. Enjoy that for me. Have some garlic mashed potatoes, or some mac and cheese, some lobster mac. Yeah, so do your thug thizzle, Patrice, man. I know you ain't paying. I know that. Okay, so enjoy yourself, all right? Have a bite for me, because I'd love to have me a porterhouse tonight, all right? Always having a porterhouse is always good business, all right? Full Circle says Steelers will no doubt be about it. I agree. Bill Holloway said Minnesota put Jones on the roster if Darnold gets hurt. Yeah, man. Yeah, they did. But we will see. Daniel Jones, yeah, we will see, man, because now you have to have, if you're going to have three quarterbacks, they have to be on the roster. You can't just have one sitting there and bring them in. They have to be on the 53. So, you know, you never know. And you don't want to get caught slipping. All right. Okay. Jesse Murrow in the house. What's going on, big dog? What's going on, dog? Okay. Make it popping. All right. LL the Don said, what you sipping on? I'm sipping on a little dog, little hen dog. You know what I'm saying? Little hen dog. Nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got to stay up and watch movies. Okay. I think we're going to watch, I think my son wants to watch Mufasa the Lion King tonight. So I think that's the movie he's been wanting to watch. And there's another movie that he wants to watch too. So I'll be with the fam bam tonight. And then later on tonight when they go to sleep, I'll be watching the replay of the Ohio State Texas game. All right. So appreciate y'all. All right. Jesse Murrow said Telesco should have never been hired by us. We got him fired from the Chargers. That's why when people tried to come in here and go so hard on me when AP got fired, I made it clear from day one, from the time he got fired on this channel, the video is still posted, that he had no skin in the game to help AP. I mean, you know, what's it going to do? He's here to sabotage. He's here to get even. I would, if I was him, if I thought I can get away with it, you know. And he definitely shouldn't have, and he paid the price for it, okay? Which shows that AP was plotted against. He was straight, ran into an ambush. You know what I'm saying? He was given false information, false directions. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this dude was given the wrong code to the safe, all that shit. Okay, so Tom Telesco got exactly what he deserved, but just to let all these capers in here, all these tankers that are still trying to say that, Raiders are just doing it just because they want to bring in a new general manager, and I'm like, no, I mean a new coach. I'm like, no. Remember what y'all said, that he got us Brock Bowers though, Shaq. He did get us Brock Bowers, but did that keep his job? Nah. Brock Bowers didn't keep his job, did it? So Brock Bowers, in the eyes of Mark Davis and Tom Brady, wasn't good enough. That wasn't enough. So why did he get fired? Because all that other shit he did, dog. All that shit he did against AP. That's why he's fired. He got AP fired and he got himself fired. So that's what's up. Okay? Unfortunately, collateral damage on Coach AP. And that's how it goes. Okay? Innocent people sometimes are in the crossfires, man. Sometimes innocent people are unalive because you had a reckless cat running around. Okay? Simple as that. All right? Full circle, man. Which two teams you think you'll be in the Super Bowl? Let me get a playoff game in or two, man. Let me see how everybody's looking. You know, I'm not willing to be a Justin Saw and jump on an island. Let me just kind of see what I see right now. So I'm not gonna make no prediction in regard to that because I haven't seen how the playoff teams are gonna be, especially since the Chiefs ain't played. I don't know how they looking. So, but it ain't gonna matter to me. I'm just gonna enjoy it. I definitely do not want the Chiefs to three-peat. I definitely would like the Ravens to win the Super Bowl, okay? But teams got to earn it. I'm not going to be sitting over here outside of the Ravens, you know, my wife's hometown team. I'm not going to be rooting hard or really going crazy over any team, all right? But I'm definitely going to be paying attention. So appreciate that answer, asking that question, Full Circle. Jesse Murrow, been sick as hell the last couple of weeks, finally get my shit together. Hey, man, I know how you feel, bro. What, you get the flu? Okay? Flu season running around, dog. Okay, I had it like a month and a half ago, dog. I was tore up, bro. Tore up from the flow up. It was bad. All right, Carl Sanchez, what's up, Lowe's? Taking the Ravens tomorrow, taking the Texans tonight over the Buckeyes. Oh wow, man. Much as everybody's been on the Buckeyes sack, okay. Jesse Murrow, I definitely want all the teams in the AFC West to lose. Yeah, man. I mean, there was a chance that if we would have beat out, had a better record than the Steelers, we all could have made the playoffs. But then again, no, we wouldn't have because, you know, we would have had to play each other. All right. Egalitarian in the house. What's up, man? Scott Common, glad to see you and your family are well and safe. Hold on a second. I'm starting to smell. I smell a little smoke. Just a little bit. I smell it. I smell a little bit of it. Okay, starting to, now that maybe the winds are dying down, I'm smelling it, but it still looks like, yeah, I can see it. Like now I'm seeing it more than I did before. Okay, I think the winds is dying out over there. All right, thank you, Scott, man. Yeah, man, prayers are working. Prayers are working. All right. Jesse Murrow, I keep hearing Deion's son might want to wear the silver and black, but Deion says he wants to coach both his kids. All speculation. I mean, like I said before, man, Tom Brady is now on the clock. All these Raider fans, man, are ready to, like I said, they just took their panties off. All these Raider fans just took their panties off and threw it up on the stage and shit to Tom Brady. Okay, so I'm gonna let them go ahead and wave them around like a helicopter on some Petey Pablo shit and throw them up there because they think Brady gonna do everything. So I guess we'll see. Yeah, I really smell it now. I'm starting to smell it. But it smells like wood. It doesn't smell like the medical, the toxic smell. It just smells like something like a fireplace. Yeah, I'm starting to smell a little bit. Okay. All right. Brother Tito, what's going on, Brother Tito? What's going on? Justice Saw said we never get it misconstrued. It could be a neighbor with the fireplace on, but why would you have the fireplace on? You can never tell, bro. Okay, we never get it misconstrued. Jesse Murrow in the house. Justice Saw, but C.J. Stroud already got a playoff win. How much does Herbert have? He has none. But like I said, man, it's just funny how people be trying to clue in on Lamar Jackson when he has 2 playoff wins and Herbert has none. Okay, you cannot make it up. Sarah K. Scott in the house. What's up, Sarah? Sarah, what you doing tonight? You probably just hanging out. Okay, chilling. All right. Fear Raider, man. A lot of other Raider meters is still on. It's nuts, man. Ridiculous. Like I said, man, you got to let people. Some people like being Georgia the jungle, bro, with no jungle. Okay, they just want to swing. Oh, they just want to do that, man. You got to let them do what they do, dog. I mean, just be happy it ain't us. All right, we're never going to sell our manhood or womanhood for a guy or anybody that has a promise to do something for us, bro. Okay. My dad always said, don't count the money till the check clears the bank. And that's what it is, man. You can give me a check for $1 billion. If the check ain't cleared, the money ain't there. It's that simple. But they want to go ahead and say, Tom Brady's going to do this and Tom Brady's going to do that. All right, well, we'll see. Okay. TJ Mack in the house. What's going on? Okay, Jesse Murrow says, anyone on TT's nuts aren't real Raiders. But they're all over the place. They don't care about being real Raiders. All they're doing is crying in their cornflakes now. But the other day, everybody thought I was done. Nah, man, I'm not done. Not done at all. Okay? A matter of fact, I'm going to show you how I'm not done. All right? With this last second 70-yard field goal coming down from 30, I done made 28 points. All I got to do is make this 70-yarder, and I win by 1, and I did. And that's it. Okay? Rondell Ponder, what's going on, nephew? Unc, how you feel, man, about the moves? I don't see Tom Father doing all the things with the play. But that's what, like I said before, man, these guys think this man it can do it all. I said anything that Brady has done, because he said, why would you doubt him? I said, because he's never been a GM. Well, a lot of people hasn't been GMs. I'm like, well, you know what, man? It's obvious that you're a gargler. You're gargling right now, bro. So you got to let him gargle. So, I mean, if he does well, we benefit. If he doesn't do well, we get to talk crazy. Okay? Win-win for us. All right. Okay. It's what it is. Okay. Oliver Taylor in the house. Reese Ross said the game was going to be played in Arizona State. Oh, they did. Okay. Okay. So they're flying to Arizona then. All right. So then that's a neutral field for the Rams game. Okay. So they're I heard there was still a rumor, but if they're going to go ahead and do that, then so be it. Okay. That's a neutral field. All right. So it is what it is. Okay. All right, DJ Santiago, Shaq and Rack is going to play out here in Glendale. Oh, okay, for sure. That's dope. Okay, y'all, if you can get some cheap ass tickets, I'd go to that. I would go to that. All right, Sarah. Okay, y'all saying it. Maurice, we're talking to Booty Bang. All right, people on social media are saying George Pickens is dropping passes on purpose last game. Ooh, hey man, that's a serious indictment to say to somebody, bro. That's a serious indictment, man. Dropping passes on purpose. Come on, that's tampering, bro. Like, man, that gets into a whole bag of tricks that people don't want to get into. All right. Egalitarian said George Pickens is a me guy. I mean, yeah, he is. He definitely is. He definitely is a me guy, man. He definitely is. No doubt. No doubt. Okay, but he's a very talented me guy. He can get his act together. He can definitely be a guy. Okay. Maurice Ross still watching the broadcast of the firing Coupon Tom, man. Love it. Hey, man. Yeah, 3 hours. I mean, how you come on, dog. Some movies got to be 3 hours long, bro. Some movies have to have that kind of runtime. I mean, and it could have went longer. You know, that was one of the that's the biggest live of the year. 10,000 people, man. 10,000, you know, is the biggest so far. All right. Okay. So, and Raider content, the biggest we ever had was 11 last year on the whole year. We started off with 10 this year. I think this year, man, we're going to hit some record numbers. We're going to definitely hit some record numbers this year. But it was warranted. I watched it again last night. I watched it last night, and then I listened to it this morning just to listen over and see, you know, my accuracy and see what the things I could have said or whatever. That show was pretty much perfect, bro. The show was perfect. I mean, I was like telling, you know, I'm very hard on myself. So I'm like, damn, I could have said this instead or whatever. I was listening back to it. I thought it was very good. Okay. Mario Reese, I'm rooting for Josh Allen to win that ring only because Fresno. He's from Fireball. Make no mistake, it's still Raider Nation. But someone got to win. I smell popcorn. Maybe wife is making popcorn I think she's making popcorn for the movie. Okay. We'll see what's going on, man. Josh Allen is another dude that has to get off the snide too. Josh Allen has to stop losing to Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, bro. You got to get off that shit. Okay? All right. Egalitarian got the Baltimore Ravens beating the Steelers. Miss Patrice, Egalitarian got the Vikings beating the Rams. Egalitarian Raider Nation. Gully got the Rams as a nail biter. I think everyone goes down in the Rams is going to pull off one of the home crowd in the rival stadium. Yeah, man, we're going to see how well these people travel. We're going to see how well they travel. All right. Maurice Ross and Justin talking to celebrate a TT has been fired. Like Mr. Spacey yelling at Coupon Tom, you're fired. I mean, yeah, man, Spacely Sprockets, bro. We didn't forget. All right. Egalitarian says Mufasa is a good film. I'm hoping so. All right. I heard a lot of good things, and we definitely got it on the TV, so we're going to definitely check it out tonight. You know, family night. A lot of you guys who got older kids, I always tell my wife there's going to be a time where our son isn't going to think it's cool hanging out with us anymore. So we better get it in while we can. All right. Egalitarian, Washington Commanders can get it upset of Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jaden Daniels' first time in the playoffs will be critical. I think Jaden Daniels knows how to play in big time situations, but it's just a matter if he gets rattled or not. If he gets hit or gets rattled, all that can go to the wayside. Egalitarian, I'm curious to see if Mark Davis will make Tom Brady the GM of the Raiders. I mean, at this point, man, isn't he already the GM? I mean, come on, dog. I mean, that man, all these moves has his name written all over it. Okay? Egalitarian, Tom Telesco deserved to be fired. AP did not deserve to be fired. He did not. But we have to understand AP did make a critical mistake. He did not keep his self true to the shield when he said he felt down in his gut he should have made better decisions in certain things and he didn't do it. That was him allowing to be manipulated by Tom Telesco. And hey, you shouldn't have allowed that. Okay. Justin Saw said, I'm on the Vegas bandwagon. Want to check out the Chiefs. Okay, me too. You definitely going to see me in some Ravens situations, bruh. I got family done sent me some shit. I'm going to show y'all what it is. Okay. Justin Saw been thinking Packers. The Eagles should defeat the Green Bay Packers. I mean, the Eagles better, dog. I mean, we're hearing Jalen Hurts. He was out due to a concussion protocol. He's been practicing this week. We will see how that all rolls out. Okay. Salute to the chat. Said LA's cooked right now. It definitely is. Okay. King Ed, man, what's going on? Golden Domers versus the Ohio State Buckeyes in the Natty Chip. Yeah, that's going to be dope. Looking forward to that, man. Looking forward to it. I like the playoff system. I like that. Okay. Jesse Murrow, man, had to give Brady some shit on an interview. He said something to do. Raiders aren't the Patriots. Yeah, man, you gotta say what you gotta say, man. I mean, you know, if you feel that something needs to be said, you need to say it. Okay. Dr. Feelgood in the building. All right. Is that it? Okay, man. Like I said, I'm not going to hold y'all, man. The sun is going down, you know, and the freaks come out at night. Okay. Like I said, man, they caught a couple of these people out here trying to set fires in different places, one in Woodland Hills. The neighbors all the neighborhood got together, grabbed this dude, caught him with a thing trying to light a fire and set a fire on the thing. They hog-tied his ass, man, and waited for the police to come and videotaped all that shit. So there's been a couple of kind of shaky fires Like we're hearing there was one in Studio City. Like where did that have, like, come on, man, I used to live in that area, man. Ain't nothing popping over there for you to be doing all of that. And then, you know, so there might be some little things going on. And then people are like going in these abandoned houses or trying to go in and loot because the places that have been told to be, you know, evacuate. That's when the goons are going in there trying to find out what they could find out, see if they could steal some shit up in there. Okay. So, yeah, it is what it is. All right. Dr. Phil, I love AP. Wasn't ready in my mind. One day he'll be a great HC. Probably wasn't ready, man, but you still don't get to sabotage somebody, bro. You know, still don't get to do that. And that's why Tom Telesco is jobless. And you have not heard him thank the Raiders in no capacity. AP thanked the Raiders. He thanked Raider Nation by name. And your boy Tom Telesco hasn't given a thanks at all, which shows that's why. Because people, I don't agree that he sabotaged. You might be doing too much, Shaq. No, I'm not doing too much. Somebody who got sabotaged thanked the Raider Nation and thanked the organization, and somebody who did the shit did not. So that's what it is. Okay, snowing in Atlanta. Yeah, I saw that, man. My big sis is out there, definitely snowing. Okay, yeah, he did get screwed, Dr. Feelgood. All right, y'all, man. Love all y'all, man. Let me get in here, hang out with the family, man. Watch these movies, and I will get with you guys tomorrow. We will go over the games and do a preview on Sunday's games. All right, y'all be safe out there, man. Wherever you at, and keep the prayers rolling for Los Angeles. We ain't out of the woods yet. I still see smoke. Matthew Shack Unfiltered.